and welcome to another episode of the Crafty Beer Channel. Half price beers. Yes, yes. Look at this. Okay, I thought I have to get this video done and get it out there as quick as possible. But yeah, just in case it stops. But yes, I've spent the last few videos complaining about the price of craft beer. And look, it's justified, and it is. But good old Hope Brewery have just stepped up and said, Dino, fret no more. We're doing half price cases. So I've told my friends and I thought I need to get a video out. I've bought 3. I'm going to review all 3 for you. Hey, these are the sacrifices that I make. I'm going to tell you which one should you buy, if not all 3. At half price, why wouldn't you buy them all? So let's get into it. Okay, so I've got the Pacific Ale here. The, what one are you? You're the XPA and you are the Pacific Lager. I think you've got my style, but to be honest, they were the cheapest ones. So I think it was about 44. I'll put it all up there for you, but about 44 bucks for this. And then you could do a mixed case, 50-50 of these two, which is what I did. And again, it was coming in at about 45, 46 Australian dollars. I mean, you do not get a craft beer, hopefully of really good quality, at that price. You don't. And look, they delivered, they're up in the Hunter there, and they're delivering for, it works out at about 12 bucks a case, I think. So 3 cases delivered for about 30, 36 bucks, something like that there. Glorious, fantastic. Anyway, let's get into it. So what we're going to do is quick crack of each beer, pour them out, have a look at them. Dean takes a taste and we'll see what they're good. See if they're good, sorry, what they're good. I'm sure they're good. I'm so excited. Let's get into them. While I do it, we'll start off with the lager. Here we go. Pacific Lager. Look, I'm sitting here shivering a little bit. Is it lager weather at 43 bucks a case? Yes, it is. Let's crack it open. Now, for those of you who don't know Hope Brewery, I'm not going to go too far into it, but they're actually Hope Winery up in the Hunter. And that's what they're known for, the Hope Winery or Wine Estate or whatever you want to call them. But back in 2014, they decided, let's start brewing. Get our own beers out there and let's see what we can do. Why not? Because the Hunter is not known for its... Quick intermission. Phone was buzzing. I've moved it out of the way. All right, so we've poured the lager. Didn't get much of a head on it there, did we? There it is there. Let's have a look. Look at the head. Oh, I think it could be dropping. Glass is a bit wet. Okay, let's switch hands there. There you go. Look, looks like a lager. I'm assuming with the Pacific part of it, it's going to have a bit of flavour to it. But I think we'll give it a wee taste while I have it open. Pacific Lager. Yeah, it smells like a lager, actually. We'll just put that down and see if there's anything they have to say about it. Okay, what do you got? Well, it's a 4.4. And you know what? No gibberish. Wow. Am I disappointed with that? I whinge about the gibberish, but I do like the gibberish. So, disappointed. No gibberish, but at 43 bucks, we're all right. Let's give it a taste. All right. Head just completely died on me there. Smells all right. Smells like a lager. Okay. Okay. I will say that's a straight up lager. That's a straight up lager. That's like your normal macro lagers. It's got that bitterness, good bitter aftertaste there off it, which is what you would expect off a lager. Pacific kind of said to me, I don't know why, but in my head I'm thinking Pacific Lager means they've kind of slightly hopped it. So there'd be a sort of a hoppy, almost fruity type flavour to that. There is definitely not a fruity or any way, shape or form, fruity type flavour or hoppy flavour. This is a straight up proper lager. Not bad. Yeah, not bad. Yeah, but not what I was expecting. Let's move on. We'll go to Pacific Ale first, because the XBA probably should have a little bit more to it. Let's get into this one. All right, so as I was saying before, It was, oh my God, I'm having a disaster with these beers, aren't I? This one's all excited, and it's been sitting there, so there's no reason for that to be all excited, but let's get on to it. Alrighty, pour them out. Let's have a look at this one. Oh, Jesus, this one is well. Right, look at him go. You are excited. I'm not taking the fall for that. That was not my pour. That is a highly carbonated beer, as you can see. Look at it go. Wow, carbonation is flying on that. Maybe not quite as bad as a Cooper's, but it's going off. So, what's that smell? Oh, very yeasty sort of smell of it there. Would I, again, Pacific said to me some sort of fruity type hop, but that's not what it is. We will let that boy sit there for a second. Let him calm down a wee bit. Let's see how this goes. Tap, tap, tap. Don't you go nuts. Okay, didn't go nuts. That's all right. And this is the XPA. Alrighty. So, look, not telling us a lot about what it is. I will show you the can. I will explain it a little bit. Didn't do a lot of research in the background, to be honest, because I just thought, let's get into the beers. See what they look like. Oh, that's a lot lighter than I was expecting as well. And this one here needs to be bashed in a bit more. Oh, here comes the head now. Oh, here comes carbonation now. Good on you. There you go. That's a much better pour. See, I can pour a beer properly. It's his fault. That wasn't me. Alrighty, look at that there. That's, yeah, that's a bit better looking, isn't it? All right. And finally, some sort of fruity type aroma off that one. Let's pour it in here and see. That's a terrible looking head on this one. Absolutely terrible looking. Okay, there we go. We've topped them up a bit. Still have some in here, but I don't want it to overflow. Okay, this has been a crazy one for me because normally I just review one beer, but I'm charging into 3 and I'm all over the place. All right, so you are the Pacific Ale. Do you say anything? 4.4% and the same. Shut up and drink. Okay, cool. We shall shut up and drink. Not happy with the head. Actually don't like the aroma either, I must admit. A very yeasty aroma of it. There is some sort of, there's something trying to get out there. Yeah, very mild, fruity sort of aroma, but wow, not really doing too much. But anyway, let's get into it. It's not ya. That's so different. That's so different. Man, that's really nice. Right, I'm going to have to find out what's in there. You'll see it on your screen. I have no idea now. I'll put it up on the screen, hopefully, what that's hopped with. That is very nice. Oh man, that's taken me by surprise. It's almost like a vanilla sort of taste to it. Wow, that's just blown me away. That's completely different than what I was expecting. I will say that the way the head went on it and the way the carbonation was flying out of it, I thought this is just going to be a big fizz bomb in my mouth. But no, that is smooth. That is really tasty. That's a smashing beer. Smashing. There you go. Have a look at it. And see the carbonation has calmed down a little bit. And the head has turned into almost a proper head now. But still that sort of a yeasty type aroma when I top it up. But, oh, excuse me. It's definitely gassy. Anyway. Oh, yeah. Oh, that's excellent. I really like that. I don't think I've had that before, and I would say that is top notch. Now, let's shoot on to the XPA. You're 4.7, so you're a bit stronger. So what do we got? 4.4, 4.4, 4.7. It does at least have some stuff written around the side of it here. And if my hands are shaking, it's because it's a bit nippy here today. I'm hanging in here with the t-shirts. I'm hanging in. This is all for you. I'm hanging in. I really should have gotten a hoodie, but yeah, it's a bit nippy. Anyway, what does it say here? It says bitter, bold, hoppy, extra pale ale. That's what it says. That's pretty much all it says around it. And just brewed in the Hunter. Yeah, cool. All right, let's crack into this one. Slainte. As I said before, a slight fruity aroma of that. But again, not like a fruit bomb, not blowing you away, but there is an aroma. Different again. I don't know how to describe that one. It's not bad. There is a little bit of bitterness to it. Honestly, because of the lager, I think the bitterness is gone for me. You're not going to get... There was a fair amount of bitterness in that. This one's smooth. This one's got a little bit of bitterness, as you would expect. And I, again, don't know the flavour. I can't quite place it. I'll put it up. I'll hunt it out. Look, hopefully their website will give me some background on the hops that they're using, or at least the flavours that they're going for. But and maybe because I've had this and this, it's confusing that one. But it's a little bit bitter. Easy drinking-ish, yeah. 4.7. It's a good percentage. Can't beat it. Not bad. Not bad. Okay. Probably a little bit too bitter for me. And that's the risk with XPAs, isn't it? You don't really know where an XPA is going to go. If you look at the filter XPA, that's the best beer in this city, 100%. Ooh. Excuse me. But, excuse me, and I don't think there's a lot of bitterness in it. But that's an XPA. This is an XPA, there's bitterness. Yeah, anyway. Look, the point of this video is firstly to give them a little bit of a review and a rating, but really what I want to say is Hope has got a hell of a deal going on at the moment. So if you're in especially Sydney or New South Wales, I'm sure you'll be able to order and get it delivered. And I want to show you the beers and tell you whether or not they're worth buying. So let's go from start to finish here. All right, so we start off the lager. Let's have a go at the lager. And they've warmed up a little bit for me now as well. So, okay, the lager is good. I would say that's a good lager. I'm a craft lager fan. I'm not a macro lager fan. I would say this is more in the macro bracket, so not quite as flavoursome, which of course you just want crispness in a lager, you don't want flavour, but it's good. It is good. And would I buy it again? Yes, yes. But I wouldn't buy it when I'm shivering in my seat. I'd buy it for the warmer weather. So we give that a lager rating. I would say that is a solid 7. A good solid 7. Very smashable at 4.4%. What more do you want? You could sit on a nice warm afternoon and smash away at that there. And because there's a lack of flavours as such, which is what you get with a lager, you could drink away at it all day. No bother. Now, let's have a look at this one. He has settled down beautifully. Look at that. He's settled down, looks good, still has retained the head, even though it was an absolute mess coming out of the can. Nope, I'm not taking the blame for it. No, it was the can. Definitely way more carbonated than that, by the way. But as you can see, like, have a look at the 3 beers. This one is clear as. Are we blaming the glass? There's not an ounce of a head. There's no even suggestion of a head there on it. There's no lacing whatsoever. This one clean as well, but at least we understand why, because it went nuts. But it still has a bit of a head sitting on it. And look at the lacing on this one, it's clean. So, who knows? Anyway, back to this boy. I'll probably contradict myself completely in the video here, but I'm going to say there's a bit of a vanilla sort of flavour to that, and that is top notch. I like that. Would I buy it again? Oh yeah, and I probably will very soon. That's top notch. Excellent. So so far, best beer that they've got. Now, XPA. While I shiver here in the corner, head still there. It's just strange. I don't know how to describe it. I'm beat. Yeah, there you go. Beer reviewer can't review the beer. I don't know. All right. I didn't give that one a review or a rating, sorry. I'm going to go, okay, so I've already given this one a 7. I'm going to give this one an 8.5. I really like that. I'm going to give this one, I think, a 7 as well. Not as much my style, but you've seen that I've kept drinking at it because I'm trying to work it out. Even that last taste there was quite nice. Yeah, anyway, I'm gibbering. 7, 8.5, 7. Are they worth getting? Oh, yes. Yes, if you're getting a craft beer, I don't even care about the standard of craft beer, but if you're getting a craft beer for about 45 bucks, let's say 55 bucks with delivery, and you get very gassy out of them because there's 3 of them, excuse me, then you've got to snap that up. Are they worth buying because they're good beers? Yes, that is top notch. So by all means, get onto that one. This one, yeah, look, if you're a lager fan, it's really good. And if we put this boy down here at the front, XPA, not really my style, but if you do like XPAs, get onto them. There you go. Right, Dean's finished. Let's get out of here. I'm going to have to drink 3 more beers, finish them off. I'll leave it at that. Please put some comments in. Have you jumped onto the sale? What did you think? Did you like the beers? Are they your style? Which one was your favourite? I'm telling you right now, this here, when I suss out what this boy is doing here, I think it's a vanilla. That's top notch. Really, really nice beer. Yeah, so different, something different, but I really like that one. Yeah, like and subscribe as always. Put your comments in there. If you know any other deals going around out there, tell me, let me get on to it. It's not like I need beers, but I do enjoy getting a bargain. Anyway, we'll leave it at that. I'm out of here, feeling a wee bit tipsy. He's given off, he's telling me time to finish. We'll do a Slainte. Not bad. And a Slán.